Strange voices inside Snip's head. What do they say? Let me remind you of something they said. There's a video that I did August 14th. It's basically 2 weeks ago. Another 2 dreams I had recently. Prophetic? ? I'm not sure yet, but I think so. For whatever reason, we're at some hotel. And she's going down the hallway of the room to like the bathroom or the bedroom or something. And right as she walks by, just barely out of view, this drawer opens up. And I go, whoa, Evelyn, did you just do that? No, you couldn't have. Oh my God, come back here. Look at the ground. You know, the whole thing's on the ground and the contents are in it. And it is a big Trump, capital letters, Trump. Like, you know, this big letters, you know, and it's and they're like sparkly blue, maybe some red. It was mostly blue, sparkly celebration, like almost like, you know, he won the election or you know, for the first time or whatever, or just some kind of major celebratory thing. And then on the left side of the T for Trump and on the right side of the P, so the front and back of the letters, you know, left and right of the letters, was this golden, both sides golden, like, I want to call it a golden sparkler, but it wasn't like the kind you light and you know, got to be careful it doesn't burn you. It was all plasticky, you know, like just something you could go buy at a little party store or whatever. You could shake it in your hands, give it to your kids, you know, not going to hurt anybody because it's not a firework. Just some kind of party favor thing. But I instantly got, as the thought was coming in, oh, I know what this means. I know what they're showing me. I'm now waking up out of the dream. So I'm also taking that feeling of, I know what this means, right out of the dream, and now I'm awake. Oh my God, he wins. Not the election. Not for the election. Oh my God, he defeated them. He's going to defeat them. It's done. It's over. The deep state. He's got them. He wins. We win, guys. It's over. We've already won, as a matter of fact. And they're showing me now, it's done. That was the feeling of the celebration. Not, oh, he won the election again. No. But then I had a secondary thought of, well, yeah, he'll win the election. But as Fire Marshal Bill once said, let me show you something. Did any of you guys catch the Republican National Convention Trump firework display the other day? One was this, August 28th. One was my dream, August 14th, which again, I think when I did this video, the dream was already 2 or 3 days old at that point. Not that it matters. So I'm eating lunch with Frank today. Went and met him up at a restaurant. And he's like, we were talking, you know, politics and stuff. He said, man, did you see the RNC thing? I said, man, I saw little bits and pieces. I didn't really like tune in. Oh man, did you see the Trump firework thing? They like made his name perfectly come up, perfectly timed. I've never seen anything like that before. I go, really? His full name? Yeah, it was his fireworks. Really? Yeah, you got to go see it. I said, you know, I had a dream that reminded me of like sparkly, you know, celebratory, big capital letters Trump and these two. I said, were there any, by chance, do you remember, was there a golden firework on the sides of the word Trump? Letter Trump? The word Trump, left and right side of it? He goes, I don't know. I don't remember. There was all kinds of colors. I was like, okay. When I get home, I'm going to go search for this. Well, here it is. This is incredible. Tell me my spirit guides are not working with me. It's just bogus. It's made up. Woo-woo dude's a big fat liar. You'll see it. Just wait a minute. It's coming. Within a minute, it's here. Matter of fact, it'll be here shortly. Less than a minute. Right there. Trump. Oh my God. I swear to each and every one of you, this and this, there were 2 of them, although this one was in front of the letter Trump, so it would have been over here, technically. And this right one would have been over here where the P is of Trump. However, there were some explosions to the left and right. I'll say that. But the color that I saw, that I just described you in that video, and I still remember to this day, is exactly this right here. This real fine golden thing you could like shake. Like if again, I'm seeing this thing on a ground floor. Like you could shake it with your hand. Watch this again. Matter of fact, can we slow this baby down a good bit? Let's go super slow-mo. How about that? Here it comes, Trump. So there's the T. Here's the first explosion to the left. There's one to the right. Or is that Trump again? No, it's 2020. So we did have one explosion to the left. Not, again, it's the wrong color anyways, and it's two... It's these. These are the right ones. Coming up. Let's go back. Alright, so here's Trump. T-R-U-M-P. Even though there's an explosion, it's too wide. There's not enough of them. Like, it's just a few of them in here. These. Boom and boom. Right here. 1, 2. Those are the right ones. That's what I saw. Let me pause it. That is what I saw on the left side of the T and the right side of the P, Trump. Now, I didn't continue watching this, by the way. It's a 5-minute show. Maybe they do his name again. I haven't even watched it all. I got to this point right here and saw that Trump sign come up, and then these two things go off and said, oh my God. The ones on the right that I described, I said they were golden. Not gold and blue and red, they were golden. I remember specifically these were golden things, and since they were just laying there next to the Trump, it was all stationary, you could pick them up and shake them or whatever, because it was on the table in my dream. They fell off the table, like the spirit moved it off the table and dumped it on the ground, and everything was intact. It didn't fall over, it wasn't disturbed, it was standing strong. And that's when I saw what was in there, like, oh, that's in there, okay. And I just saw these two golden things. Look how fine, millions and millions or whatever of this sparkle that's in there. That is what I saw. It wasn't some little thing that had, 5 or 10 little strings that you could shake in your hand. It was chock full. Like I said, and I've mentioned this even though that video I just showed you is there. I've mentioned this 2 or 3 times since that video, by the way, in other videos, where I may have said a few more things. And I think one time I said it's kind of like a pom-pom, Well, if you look at a pom-pom, there's a lot of little stringy things in a pom-pom. There's not 5 or 10. There's a bunch in there. This is what I saw. Like, it was just filled with these things. And again, I woke up knowing this is not about, like, yeah, the election. Yeah, he's got that. But no, this is bigger. This is a celebration of we did it. We've destroyed the deep state. We're getting our country back. The world's going to get, essentially, the world back. The other countries back. Power back to the people is not just for America. This is going to go worldwide. So when I see this firework display, because of the Republican National Convention, do we have something this incredible the first time Trump was running? No. Huh. Interesting. It's like they're celebrating something massive that hasn't quite happened yet. As if they know he's going to be reelected. And they know he's defeating the deep state. This is not just about re-election. I can't believe it. When I talked to Frank today, and he said that, oh, there was an incredible fireworks show. Did you watch it? No, I didn't. Matter of fact, I just saw bits and pieces and stuff of the thing, but not even the fireworks at all. He goes, oh my God, they spelled the letters Trump like perfectly. It was timed so perfectly. Every letter was, you could see every letter was so cool. It said Trump 2020. And I said, and I asked him, Frank, do you recall golden firework by chance on the left and right side of that word? He goes, no, I don't know. There was fireworks all over the place. I said, okay. I said, because I had a dream a while back. I think I told you about this. I said, when I get home, I'm going to check this out. So I did. And I sent this to myself a little while ago. I mean, I've been home for a while. And just hadn't had time to come up here and do a video. And then saw the sparkles. The golden ones. The 2 golden ones. That were identical to my dream. Keep in mind, they gave me the price of Digibyte, my spirit guides, down to the absolute price. It panned out. They gave me a second price for Digibyte. It's a lot higher than where it's at right now. Hasn't happened yet. Although I've been asking and they've been telling me, soon, my son, soon enough, pretty soon. Okay, no problem, just asking. And I went on to tell you, they gave me some theta prices. I said 50 to 55 cent theta is coming. They told me this is what's going to happen. I said, don't do big trades, guys, in my Patreon. Don't do big trades, because if this is my dreams and my pendulum, hey, I don't want to take responsibility. Sorry, I guess I pulled in a jabroni. I didn't open the portal properly. I pulled in a jabroni. But they've been pretty accurate. They gave me a price on Link of $15 back when it was not. I don't even know if it was $8 or $9. If it was even $8 yet, it might have been. I don't know. And I'm like, really? It's going that high? Should I get out maybe a little earlier? Yeah, like it usually says. Yeah, to be safe, get out. Maybe I said maybe I'll get out 14. We saw Link go actually past 15, and then it came right back down to, was it 14 or 13, somewhere around there, and then it's gone up a little bit, come back a little bit, gone back up a little bit. They gave me that. They gave me Bitcoin SV, I think, or this is a little while back, like when I first got a dream, I think. They gave me Bitcoin SV, I think it was SV, at 190. When it goes back under to like I'm going for my mind now. I had to pull up my Patreon post, but it was like when it gets back down to 170 or just below that, like get back in or something like that. Sure as shit, it went down there. And but for right now, for whatever reason, they want me focused on Digibyte and Theta. I do have an open trade still with XML, and we also have a trade based on Theta doing when it does it, by the way, because they told me 55 cents is coming, which it did, but they said it's actually going to go higher. Higher than 55? Yep. Higher than this? Yep. Higher than this? Yep. Higher than this? Maybe. Okay, so there's the maybe. Okay, so I need to back down some orders. Okay, got it. Down to this price level on Theta. But I got fairly recently, and I've posted this on Patreon, that we are to take some profits at the precise moment, I guess, with Theta. Not all, but some of the profit from Theta, because we want to get back in on Theta when it goes lower, and that's the plan after that. But some of those profits, when you first get out of Theta at this next move, put it into Ripple. XRP is what I've been told. Very important. So I've got the kind of a timeline of what I think is going to happen. I've posted this on Patreon. I feel it should be quite soon. I can say that much. And, again, if you want this kind of information that I've been given, for my own spirit guides and woo-woo dude and stuff, I'm going to talk more about that on Patreon. So also, sometime in the very near future, I should say, I'm getting ready to test the streaming capabilities, system, whatever, of Theta.tv. I've been given a streaming key by one of the employees at Theta.tv. Nice young lady. Asian descent, I could tell from her name and her accent when I talked to her. Seemed like a very nice lady. And I'll be testing that. I'll actually be live streaming at the same time, YouTube and Theta.tv at the same exact time when I do test this. And of course, I'll do a video in advance to say, hey guys, I'm going to do this live stream test tonight. We'll just talk whatever you want to talk about. Maybe nothing too important, whatever. Check out Theta.tv, check out YouTube, see if they both can stream at the same time. Just be kind of a little test. So again, I'm thinking fairly soon, and maybe when I say soon, it might be later this week, it might be this weekend, I don't know. But keep in mind, in my description box now of YouTube, I put my social media links in the description box. They're always there. I'm now adding one for Theta.tv because I now have an official channel over there as one of my other social media pages. And when they get to the point where video on demand is up and running, which I've been told should be fairly soon. There's a slight chance of a delay, she told me. If not, and even the delay still is fairly soon, by the way, but like fairly soon, it should go. Then you can straight up do live streams and upload, and they'll stay on the Theta. Like just kind of like YouTube where it stores the video. And then she said when people play it back, that's when it starts to use the different nodes to restream to everybody. So initially it does get stored on their equipment, and then it restreams to everybody else using the nodes. That could change in the future, but for right now, that's how it works. So I thought, oh, that's kind of cool. It still saves you a ton of bandwidth for sure. So anyways, my description box has all those links. Make sure you follow them, because the day could be fast approaching when YouTube just pulls the plug. Illegally, of course, but it doesn't matter. They'll do it anyways. On JSNP4, when they pull the plug, you're not going to have an opportunity to even look at any old videos. My description box, nothing. They'll wipe me away from existence. So you better write those things down now. Copy them and send yourself an email with the links in my description box. All my videos, for the most part, have the same description, except for this one going forward. I'm adding the Theta one now that I have an official channel there now. So this video, if you're going to copy anything out of the description box, this is the one to do it in, because I will have the Theta link in that one, my Theta.tv channel. So on that note, I end this video by thanking my spirit guides, guardians, and angels. I'm so honored and blessed that they've decided to do this for me. And this is not, and when I say this, it's not about getting crypto picks, getting crypto price. That's not what they came here for. It's a bonus, and they're going to help me and others pay our debt off with some of these numbers they're giving us. But that's not why they came. They came for other reasons in the future that people, I guess, like me and spiritual awakening and spiritual guides, if you will, to other people, were going to be needed. And my son, Ian, has something to do with this too. So they've got to bump me up to be able to even deal with him when he's old enough. I guess maybe the kind of things he'll be, psychic abilities or whatever that maybe he might have, I've got to be bumped up myself, or I'm not, I'll be the jabroni and he'll be the teacher. My son, like, okay. So anyways, you always got to give respect, got to give honor, got to give thanks, and you have to mean it. Don't just say it if you don't mean it. And that goes for anything in life, not just you talking to your spirit guides or whatever. That goes for anything. Don't say it if you don't mean it. Say what you mean and mean what you say. And be humble, be humble. So again, I got this today. I couldn't believe it. That was 2 weeks ago. I'm thinking it was just a symbol that Trump has won, got the deep state taken out, everything's good, and he's gonna win the election. Cool. And then Frank tells me, "Oh, did you see the fireworks show?" And I'm like, "Fireworks, huh?" He goes, "Oh, they had all kinds of different colors, blues and reds." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, the name Trump. I remember it was blue, and it had some other colors in there. I think mostly blue, sparkly blue." And I didn't. And once he said that to me, I got that knowing inside, that knowing of this is not just me thinking this. This is spirit. And it's not a strong knowing, and I hate that it's not strong. I want it to be really strong, so there's just no damn question. Oh, that's what that is. It's just barely enough over the speed bump of, oh, wait a minute, that's not me. I think Spirit's telling me I need to go look this up when I go home. I think, or is it me? And I always tell Spirit, just punch me in the mouth with it. Make me feel so powerful, the feeling, oh, that's them. Okay, got it. When I get home, I'm going to do this. But I think what they do is, in my opinion, I think what they do, they're like, yeah, we hear you, Joe, but no. You're going to get that little bit because we want you to use your feelings, gut feeling, intuition to pick up on that. And we all also want it to be so minute, we don't want to interfere with your own feelings and thoughts and things like that. We don't want to go too powerful. That's why we just give you a little pinch, a little nudge. And I look back and go, well, that's true. Every time that's happened in recent times, going back to last year even, I did pick up on that little nudge. It was a very tiny nudge, but I still picked up on it. So I'm like, okay, all right. I still kind of wish it was a little stronger, but all right, I'm with you. So This is incredible. I described this. I mean, I couldn't show you a video. I can't show you a video of my dream. Oh, here's exactly what the gold things look like. But I freaking described it. The videos, you know, again, you saw me put it up. Go look at the title. It's just FYI. The title is another 2 dreams I had recently. Prophetic ? I'm not sure yet, but I think so. Again, within 4 minutes of the video, I've give you the whole thing. There's no way this is a coincidence for OJ Snip. I'm just having these dreams, blah, 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 blah. There's no way. This is spirit. Oh, pick me up, spirit in the sky. Let my son take over my YouTube channel when I die. So, yeah, that's it. I can't believe it, man. I just can't believe it. I just saw what I saw in the dream, basically. Take care.